All right, we got a special treat for you today. We are joined in our Builder Source kitchen today with Sancho Soeiro. Hello, Sancho.
Hello, how are you?
I'm great, and Sancho is owner and chef of Dish and Spoon Cafe, which is located over on Canyon Road in Santa Fe. And we are also very pleased to say we are joined by his beautiful daughter, Rowan. Hi, Rowan.
Hello.
How are you, beauty? You look great.
Thanks.
Love the apron. And she has brought along a friend, Simon Blesser from Chaparral Elementary School. Hi, Simon.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
You're a lot nicer than that Simon on that X Factor show, right?
Yes.
That judge. Oh, good. Good to know, because we want to have a good time in the kitchen today. Now, before we get started, this is what I want to do before we talk about anything. I want to put up a picture, because Santa Fe Wine and Chili Fiesta continued its generous support this year with a $20,000 donation celebrating the big check. Are the first and second graders from Amy Galanter's cooking class, and that is at Amy Beale Elementary School. So let's talk a little bit about your involvement with cooking with kids, Sancho.
All right, well, I began doing this 2 years ago as soon as my daughter was in Chaparral, and I love working with children. I actually did it in her former school as well, just on my own.
Oh, nice.
And then last year I worked with Cooking with Kids and did two of my own demonstrations. This year I'm too busy to have done that, but I think it's very, very important that children understand where their food comes from, and also expand their culinary habits. Otherwise, people end up growing up and liking nothing but hamburgers and hot dogs.
Exactly.
And that's not healthy for their mind or their body.
So you volunteer at which schools?
At Chaparral.
Just Chaparral.
Yes.
Okay, and of course that's where the kids go, and that is where you are cooking. And I have to say, I already could see some of your skills just by the way you were prepping. Tell me some of your favorite things about cooking, each of you.
I like the whole thing. I like taste testing after it, and I like
you and me
baking.
both, girlfriend. I love the tasting part too. Simon, what about you? What's your favorite part about cooking?
I like taste testing after you've made it.
Oh yeah, a man after my own heart. So now let's talk a little bit about your restaurant. New location, right?
Yes, we just moved to 616 Canyon Road. We were formerly on Old Santa Fe Trail.
Okay.
And we're right in the center of Canyon Road, which is great because there's no other restaurant around there that's both healthy and reasonable.
Exactly, it's a perfect location, and of course we get to taste some of the food that you cook with the kids. Today we're going to be making what?
This is a Piroshki. It's a far Eastern Russian version of this.
Okay.
I actually learned how to make the dough from a young woman who worked for me for about 6 months who didn't speak any English.
Wow.
But she'd moved from very, very close to North Korea, and this was a great-grandparents' recipe, so it's a treat, I have to say. It's wonderful stuff.
Oh, I love that. And Rowan, what part of this do you get to do in the recipe?
We're rolling out the dough and we're filling it.
Oh, that's the most fun part. I love to roll out the dough. Simon, have you ever done that? Before you started cooking with kids, did you ever do any of this stuff at home just for fun, and now you kind of feel like an expert, or is this a new thing for you?
This is new for me.
Isn't it a great feeling, though, when you're cooking and then you eat the food and you're like, yeah, I made it. I'm responsible for this delicious meal. It's a good feeling, right? Yeah, so let's get to it. Show me some of the steps that we would take in making this in the first place.
All right, well, first we start with this, which is a combination of organic onions and cabbage, a little bit of carrot in there as well, and quite a bit of seasoning. The recipe is posted on the website.
Great.
And then we're just going to take some of this.
Okay.
And first we're going to roll out the dough.
Okay, let's let them roll it out with us. And I noticed, Rowan, that you put a little bit of flour on the counter. Is that to keep it from sticking?
Yes.
Okay, so you probably learned a lot of really good tips as far as not just the cooking itself, but just tips to make cooking a little bit easier as far as the cleanup and the practicality of it, right?
Yeah, she's a very, very good prep chef.
Ah, nice.
So then we're just going to take some of this and then take about a generous spoonful in there.
Okay.
This is the cabbage and also a chicken apple sausage, which is made in Colorado.
Chicken apple sausage, that sounds so good.
Take that.
Is it good? Is it as good as it sounds, guys?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Nice. We love, yeah, if you watch the show, then you know we love to eat on the show. We do love the eating part as well, so we're excited to try this. So now, how much, you just do what, like a spoonful? That's about it?
Yeah, it's a generous spoonful.
Okay.
Yeah.
A generous spoonful, we like that. And now what's the next step?
So the next step here would be just to fold this over as such, and then I would actually have a bowl of water and a brush.
Okay.
But if you're really in a hurry, you can often use just some of the liquid in here in your finger, just to dampen the dough, so it sticks to itself like this.
Okay.
And then you're going to take this, pinch it off.
Let's
So
see.
try to center that in the middle here.
I don't know if I could do it as good as you guys.
And
I probably
then
would break it.
You end up twisting one clockwise, one counterclockwise.
Ah.
as such. And this would go on a baking sheet with parchment paper, which is with quite a bit of olive oil on top of it. And then it would be an egg glaze on top of this.
An egg glaze. Nice. Okay.
And this would bake in a standard oven at about 400 degrees for about 15 minutes.
Oh, okay. That's easy.
Yeah.
So it doesn't take a lot. Now, do you have to punch any holes in it or for air? No, nothing.
No, just the egg glaze.
As is.
Lay them in there, and then it's a fairly simple dish.
Yeah.
And then these come out, and when they're all done, those are looking
Oh, you guys,
really good.
that looks really good. You guys are so way better than I would ever be at this. What are some of the other things that you've made that you really love?
Chocolate chip cookies.
Oh, yeah. What, you too?
Minestrone soup.
Oh, minestrone soup is so good. I like the little macaronis that you put in the minestrone, right? Isn't that the best part? That's my favorite part, too. Okay, so now you roll it up. You're going to put it in the... And then once you... How long did you say in the oven?
In a standard oven, approximately 15 minutes, yeah.
Okay.
I use a convection oven, so it's a little bit different.
So this is really not a lot of preparation and really not a lot of time in the oven either.
No, it's not.
It's the dough that's just putting the dough together, right?
This takes about half an hour to cook initially, because you saute the onions until they're translucent, then you add the cabbage, cook that down, and then the sausage.
So it's the prep work that takes the longest, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but once you've done this, and then the dough actually does sit overnight.
Oh,
So
it does?
Yes,
Okay.
mix that and cover that in a steel bowl and leave it out in a warm area overnight.
Fantastic. And as you mentioned, this entire recipe will be on our website at casa.com, so you'll have an opportunity to get that. And what we'll do is when we come back, you guys, you know what we're going to do, right? You want to say it on the count of 3? We're going to taste, right? 1, 2, 3.
Taste testing.
Come on, you could be more enthusiastic than that, right? We're going to eat. That's what we want to say. We're going to eat.
Ro-ro?
We'll be right back. Don't go away.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Gorgeous weather on the way.
Sounds fun.
And more fun on the way at New Mexico Style. Tomorrow on our show, we will tell you how to go green on a budget. Also, how to remodel your bathroom without living under construction. Wouldn't that be nice? Bath Fitters is going to be here. And mortgage options for Native Americans. And food options right now in the kitchen, thanks to Cooking with Kids. Rowan and
thanks out there for joining us. If there's anything that you ever need to know, you can always log on to our website at casa.com.
That's right. Now, of course, we're very excited about our favorite part, right, guys?
Yes.
It's eating time.
Let's eat.
Let's eat.
Yay! Okay, let's tell everybody. Tell everybody what we made one more time.
Empanada.
No, it's called Piroshki.
It's called Piroshki, but hey,
Piroshki.
what's the difference? It's all going in the same place, our tummy, and we're very excited.
They're both forms of dumplings.
Exactly.
In different
exactly.
countries, yes.
Okay, so who goes first? Do we go first?
Okay.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
That one.
Oh my gosh.
There you go, children.
Okay, I'm gonna cut into it. All right.
This
You have your
smells
fork?
So good, yes.
All right, Gallegos, put a fork in it. Hold on.
And the dipping sauce here is a...
Hold on, I have to give some high five to my friends, the chefs. High fives. Amazing.
Wow.
Taste.
This is amazing.
And you, of course, as well. Oh my God.
So you guys helped make this, huh? You guys did an excellent job.
Well, you know, Elias, it's National Juggling Day. Don't you think they deserve a reward for doing so well?
You know what? I think you're right, Nikki. You guys said that you liked these. I wanted you guys to have one
the
each.
idle juggling balls?
And they light up when you bounce them. So.
Nice. You
I thought
like
you were going to ask him to juggle the Piroshki.
No, we're not going to juggle Piroshki today. But you can juggle the American Idol light up water ball.
I'm going to slide in here one more time, Nikki.
Let's go for it.
What is this?
The
dipping sauce?
The dipping sauce is a sour cream base with organic dill and onion.
Fantastic.
All right, I'm going to try that.
Thank you all so much. Thank you guys for being here. You were awesome.
Bye.
And thank you for joining us. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy the gorgeous weather, everybody. See you tomorrow morning. He'll be back.
I will.